Welcome to CLEF Notes, brief answers to theological questions. Our question for this morning: what is the sacrament of the altar? It is the last chief part of Christian doctrine, the sixth chief part, as we find it in Luther's Small Catechism, the first five being the Ten Commandments and the Apostles' Creed, the Lord's Prayer, the sacrament of Holy Baptism, and confession and absolution. Those first five prepare the Christian for six, the sacrament of the altar, the participation in that in a worship service. So what is it? Where does it come from? Well, on the last Passover that Christ celebrated with his disciples before he was crucified and died and was buried and then rose again from the dead, Christ instituted this sacrament of the altar, this New Testament, he called it, by giving his disciples bread and then wine and then saying, "This is my body and this is my blood," and saying something new is going on here. The Old Testament, that was the Passover. That referred to the slaughtering of a lamb that every family would enact in remembrance of the night of the Passover, when the children of Israel were finally released from their captivity in Egypt. Remember, the blood of the lamb marked the door of each family, so the angel of death would pass over that family. That was the Old Covenant, the Old Testament. The old sacrament, we could say, in the Old Testament, just like circumcision relates to baptism in the New Testament. The New Testament, the body and blood of Christ, received by the Christian in, with, and under bread and wine, usually as part of the worship service on Sunday morning. We're going to talk about that here in the coming weeks ahead on CLEF Notes, and so I hope that helps, and I hope you can join me next time.